Androcles Fable by Aesop. A slave named Androcles once escaped from his master and fled to the forest. As he was wandering about, there he came upon a lion lying down, moaning and groaning. At first he turned to flee, but finding that the lion did not pursue him, he turned back and went up to him. As he came near, the lion put out his paw, which was all swollen and bleeding, and Androcles found that a huge thorn had got into it and was causing all the pain. He pulled out the thorn and bound up the paw of the lion, who was soon able to rise and lick the hand of Androcles like a dog. Then the lion took Androcles to his cave, and every day used to bring him meat from which to live. But shortly afterwards, both Androcles and the lion were captured, and the slave was sentenced to be thrown to the lion, after the latter had been kept without food for several days. The emperor and all his court came to see the spectacle, and Androcles was led out to the middle of the arena. Soon the lion was let loose from his den and rushed, bounding and roaring towards his victim. But as soon as he came near Androcles, he recognized his friend, and fawned upon him and licked his hands like a friendly dog. The emperor, surprised at this, summoned Androcles to him, who told him the whole story. Whereupon the slave was pardoned and freed, and the lion let loose to his native forest. Forgetful Witch by Shel Silverstein.
I used to be a witching witch, but now I'm just a watching witch, watching other witches witching, wishing I could be bewitching. But it's sad to tell, I can't recall one mystic curse or brew a poison. Even worse, I cannot chant a deadly curse or cast a magic spell. I can't turn princes into frogs or turn bad children into hogs. I used to long ago, but now I seem to have forgotten how. Was it toads and snails and puppies' tails? Or toes and pails and guppies and whales? Or toast and bells or stale snail scales? I search my books and chew my nails, wondering which is which, 'cause a witch which can't be witch just can't be a witch.
Nashville WKRN News reporting from the Associated Press. From the heart of Music City, this is Nashville News Channel 3 at 5. Hi, this is Jack Baker reporting. Out of Albuquerque, New Mexico today, a judge has awarded nearly $80 million to the family of a New Mexico woman who died in 2002 when a tractor-trailer struck her car and buried it in sand, suffocating the woman as teachers and students at a nearby school tried to dig her out. District Judge Shannon Bacon entered the judgment Monday to the estate of Laura Miera of Albuquerque and the 48-year-old woman's husband and daughter. It includes $60 million of punitive damages. Bacon entered the judgment against Albuquerque Ready Mix and another company and owners of both companies, John and Barbara Quintana, the Albuquerque Journal reported. It was an Albuquerque Ready Mix truck that crashed into Miera's car after the truck exited Interstate 40. Miera had just dropped off her 14-year-old daughter at Jimmy Carter Middle School when the semi hit her vehicle, pushing it against the curb and rolling over onto it. Miera was pinned in her car while sand poured down on her. Counselors, teachers, and students on their way to the school frantically tried to dig out Miera by hand, and one counselor held Miera's hand until it stopped moving. Miera was pronounced dead about an hour later after heavy equipment was used to lift the tractor-trailer. According to the lawsuit, the semi had an expired registration, 3 brakes out of adjustment, and a driver with 2 DWI charges before he was hired by Ready Mix. In a response to the suit, the Quintanas denied violating any state or federal regulations and said the accident and injuries it caused resulted from the action of others. Jack Baker reporting live from Nashville, News Channel 3 at 5. Angel performing Today for You from Rent by Jonathan Larson. It was my lucky day today on Avenue A when a lady in a limousine drove my way. She said, "Darling, be a dear. I haven't slept in a year. I need your help to make my neighbor's yappy dog disappear. This Akita, Evita, just won't shut up. I believe if you play non-stop, that pup will breathe its very last high-strung breath. I'm certain that cur will bark itself to death. Today for you, tomorrow for me. Today for you, tomorrow for me. We agreed on a fee, $1,000 guarantee, tax-free, and a bonus if I trim her tree. Now who could foretell that it would go so well? But sure as I am here, that dog is now in doggy hell after an hour. Evita, in all her glory, on the window ledge of that 23rd story. Like Thelma and Louise did when they got the blues, one dove into the courtyard of the Gracie Mews. Today for you, tomorrow for me. Today for you, tomorrow for me.
Today for you, tomorrow for me.
Scott's Surf Shop, taken from voices.com. Ready for some fun in the sun? Not without our oversized beach towels. Scott's Surf Shop has everything to cover you at the beach, including swimming apparel, sunblocks, scuba gear, flip-flops, and oversized beach towels made with the shake-away technology that makes sure you leave the beach at the beach. Before you drive to the cottage, stop by Scott's Surf Shop to start your summer off right.